Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time. My name is Coach Liz. All right, y'all, this is going to be a collective reading. We're going to tap into your person's energy just to see what they're currently feeling towards you. We're going to get some tarot. We're going to get some energy, oracle cards, some advice from spirit just to see, get some guidance or clarity. But it is going to be a general reading, so if it does not resonate, don't force a shoe to fit. There will be more readings to come. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate the support. And welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you decided to join the team. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that little button and join the team. All right, I'm gonna start off. It is 5 o'clock. What time is it? It's like 5 something in the morning. And the first thing that I wanted to do was come record. So I don't know if I am tapping into the divine masculine energy or you, divine feminine. You are in like creative mode, work mode. Like you're just focused on your hustle right now. I feel it's like you're getting this like creative spark to just go and go and create. And if you haven't gotten that energy yet and you feel like you've been tired, exhausted, just not wanting to I don't know, lethargy, I feel like you're getting ready to come out of that energy for sure. See, for the love of money. So I just feel like you're just focusing on your money, your finances. Like I said, tapping into that creative energy, actually taking action towards like those creative downloads that you could be getting. All right. Just seeing 222 on the timer. I need my little coffee. All right, let's look at any messages what messages do you have for the collective? It says, don't use SEX to bring them closer. Don't confuse SEX with some kind of currency. Treating it as a way to keep them close, you are deserving to meet someone who is just as crazy about you. So for some of you, I'm hearing abstain. Maybe you could be holding back on the physical part of your connection between you and your person so you can, I don't know, maybe it's gotten to a point or you're at a point where you want something more meaningful or deeper connection. So you're just kind of trying to stay away from, I'm hearing SEX talk. I don't know if I can say the word yet since we're so early in the reading, but somehow physical connection or the chemistry, the passion between the two of you kind of has y'all like wondering if there's something deeper than just the physical, right? So you're having to maybe abstain from it, not use it, not talk about it as much, so you're not so you can talk about other things, right? Other things to get to know each other a little bit deeper. I'm hearing on a soul level. All right, what messages do you have for the collective? I want to say divine feminine because I feel like I'm talking to you, divine feminine, even though this is a collective. So anyone's welcome to watch. But let's see, what messages do you have? Accept your polarities and make use of it to win in love. I'm going to get 2 more and then I'll read them all. The one that we were just talking about. Don't use sex to bring them closer. And one more, spirit. Forget what they say. What matters is what they do. And then it says keep things light and fun. Okay. So it says accept your polarities and make use of it to win in love. Love is a game of polarity between masculine and feminine. And even inside of you, there's a light and dark. The goal is to balance it all to bring into harmony. So I feel like you and your person could be not seeing eye to eye right now. That was that energy where I was feeling like you guys could be, I don't feel no contact, but I do feel like there's some sort of separation, detachment, or distance to kind of figure out where you guys stand within the relationship or the connection. I feel like you guys are starting to, or you're realizing um your differences, right? Like in the beginning of the connection, it's all about rainbows and butterflies and oh my god, I do this and oh my god, I do this too. And you think about all the things that connect the two of you, but then as time goes on, then the real deeper, buried, darker parts of us start to come out. And I feel like that's where you guys may be in your relationship or in your connection. And you're starting to see how there are some things that you see differently, but I feel like it could be used to balance the connection out. It's like your light can balance your person's darkness and vice versa. Would they say opposites attract, right? Like there's parts of you that can help your person grow and evolve and vice versa. So instead of using it to um, go your separate ways or break up or let it come between you, maybe looking at it from a different perspective so that you can grow from it individually and as a relationship or connection. It says, don't use sex to bring them closer. Don't confuse sex with some kind of currency, treating it as a way to keep them close. You are deserving to meet someone who is just as crazy as you. That's the one we read earlier. So, yeah, I just feel like you want something deeper, right? Like you want something at a soul level. You're tired of hearing being viewed as a sex object. I feel like I'm speaking to a divine feminine who could be very like good looking and um you just attract a lot of people because of how your just your vibe, your energy, your confidence, your passion, like it just attracts people to you. And instead, I'm hearing a pretty face. Like you could be someone who has a really pretty face or maybe a really nice shape or whatever, right? um or a really cute smile or beautiful eyes or whatever. It's just the superficial, right? And you're like, well, I have more to me than just that. And you want people to see um who you truly are at your core, especially the person that you're connecting to. So it's almost like you're at a point in your relationship where you're wanting to, I'm hearing break ground. Like you want to get deep in there so that you can build something solid with your person instead of basing it off of physicality and, them being attracted to you sexually and vice versa. So I feel like you're just holding back on maybe talking about sex or even just having sex or I mean, I'm just hearing abstain, abstinence. So maybe that's what you're doing. And your person could be doing the same thing, right? One of you could be very sexual, right, in nature, and the other person is just very sexy in nature. So it will automatically But you could be the person who's very sexy, very attractive, but you are also the one that's like, yeah, I'm cute, I'm attractive, I haven't, I look good, but there's more to me than that. Like, you're someone that likes to go deep with conversations. You don't like that surface type shit. And your polarities is what's kind of like, it's attracting your person because you look good, but you're like pushing them away because you want more than just sex. Okay, masculine. I feel like I got a masculine who's trying to tame their beast. Maybe you're the one that's here that's going to tame that beast, right? And maybe they're going to bring parts out of you that's going to become even more passionate, right? I'm hearing sexual healing. Okay. Okay. All right, we have forget what they say. What matters is what they do. They can say all the I love yous, but if they never put it into practice, it means nothing. The greater the actions, the louder the words. Be observant. Yeah, I feel like I just heard all talk. It's all talk. No, what is it? All talk, no nothing, well, no act. I don't know. I don't know what I was hearing with that, but maybe someone is all talk and you're wanting to see, like, all right, now when I know you're attracted to me, but now I need you to act like you want something more in this connection. Some of you could be receiving some gifts or a gift. Somebody could be sending you a gift, a surprise gift. And the surprise gift, this could be a surprise. I don't feel like you could be expecting it. For some of you, someone could be popping up on you and you don't expect it. And I feel like, to be honest, like, say someone does pop up on you and they've been planning a surprise, they want to show you. I feel like there is action, right? Like, I feel like them showing up and them planning, making the effort to kind of surprise you, plan something nice for you, take you out to dinner, plan a dinner date, things like that. Like, that takes effort. And I think that's the energy that you're looking for from your person. It's like, yes, we can have all the, nasty sex we want, but I want to do stuff. I want to, and explore the world with you. I want to explore you. I want you to explore me, not sexually, but in other ways, right? I feel like your person is planning like a nice date and you have no clue. You have no clue that this person is like doing this behind your back. Keep things light and fun. It says make the relationship look like something that will be fun, light, and carefree. No expectations. Go with the flow and allow things to work itself out. So yeah, I don't feel like you and your person like are at odds right now. It just honestly feels like there's a little bit of not seeing eye to eye, right? Like, your person wants one thing, you want another thing, and you're trying to figure out, like, okay, well, how do we meet in the middle? How do we make it work? How do we make um your characteristics, your traits, the way you think, the way you move, and the way I do things, and meet in the middle to make it work, to make it build some, to build something more solid for the connection or the foundation for our relationship. I feel like I am talking to a collective who just started, like, this is early on in your relationship. Like, you're just getting, not necessarily getting to know each other. I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like you're always learning your person, right? Because we are learning ourselves. It's a continuing learning journey. But it feels like it is like the beginning of like, you're on the ground level of the relationship, right? You're putting down the brick by brick, making sure that the foundation isn't cracked. And now it's getting to the point where, like, okay, we're getting ready to start to put down, I don't know, the floors, the walls, whatever, right? So it's almost like now it's time to put in a different type of effort, right? Like, we've talked a lot, we've gotten to know each other, hee kiki, whatever, we laughed, we joked, we tried the sex, it was amazing. But now it's like, all right, well, what's next, right? Where do we go from here? We got to make it, it needs to go more in depth, right? It needs to go deeper than just the physical, than just surface level. All right, let me tap into your person's energy. What is divine feminines? I'm just going to say the divine feminine because I feel like that's who I'm talking to anyway. What is their current energy towards um, divine man? What is it? Yo, your person could be like stuttering. They could be trying to, like, if you guys are not in speaking terms, or you're like at a distance, or just not talking to each other, I feel like your person is having a hard time coming up with the words, or it's like they're used to having what is this? Fantasy, fairy tale, like in this fantasy world, or they just deal with connections, or have dealt with connections where it was just very surface level, very whenever the honeymoon phase or the fantasy phase where everything's light and fun, they after that part of a connection is over, it's like they bounce, right? I'm getting Knight of Wands energy, where they're here for a good time, not a long time. But with you, I feel like, see, there's that intimacy energy right there. It's like you want intimacy, you want something deeper, you want something. It's like, see, sexuality, seclusion, and closeness. You want to feel close to your person, but on an intimate level, not so much where we just fucking and we're gonna go home now. Like, no, we're not doing that. Not here, not today, not tomorrow, and not the day after that. So maybe that's what you, I want to say problem, but it's not necessary. It doesn't feel like a problem. It just feels like maybe your masculine was used to dealing with surface level connections in the past, and when they met you, it's like you're very attractive, you're very sensual, your energy attracts those around you because of your light, right? So when they came in contact with you, it was like, oh shit, damn, like, you're probably driving this man crazy with your sex because you're a divine feminine. So your toto is like amazing to them. But then you're like, okay, I know this. I know it's amazing. What's that word? Sex with you so amazing. Is that it? Anyway, and I feel like that's how your person feels. Like, they feel like sex with you is so amazing, but you're like, okay, and so is you sharing your heart with me. It's amazing too. So is you sharing your dark sides with me. That's amazing too. It lets me know that you're being vulnerable and you want to open up. And, going out, doing things together, exploring the world is amazing too, not just the sex. Like, you just want this person to put a little bit more effort, it feels like, when it comes to them showing you that they love you, or them showing you that they want something more meaningful or more intimate, right? Not just the sex. What is all right, let me get some. Let me get some messages. What is divine feminine's person currently feeling towards them? Loyalty, dedication, trust, and reliability. I feel like this person does see you as someone who they can trust. Like you're someone who's very reliable, you're dedicated, you're um what's the word? I'm hearing you're disciplined, and I feel like that your person sees that as someone they see you as someone they can build with, right? They're clearly because of that trust energy, right? You guys could have been friends for a while. Like this could have started as a friendship, maybe. And now it's starting to kind of like go beyond that friendship level. Beauty, charming, graceful, and luxurious. So I feel like your person does see you as your beauty, right? That it's not your booty, it's your beauty. So so maybe you are someone who is very attractive. And not only that, it's like you move with grace. You move, I'm hearing you just glide, right? You just glide. You're someone, I feel like with this luxurious energy, it's not that you like I don't know, nice things, nice clothes, whatever. You may, but it's more so the energy that you give off. Like your energy is like an expensive perfume, right? Like you can smell an expensive perfume. It stays on you longer. Um, the scent on the skin, just like your body soaks in that scent and it stays in your skin. And I feel like that's how you are. I feel like that's how your energy is. It's like when you come in contact with people and you're around them, you just oozing this like luxurious, beautiful energy, charming, just you, and you don't even have to try. Just you, by you being you, it attracts those around you because of that, right? Not because just how you look, but because of that energy you give out. And I feel like when you leave, and I'm picking up on a divine feminine, that once you leave your divine masculine, after being around them, it's like they smell themselves like, oh my God, I smell her on me. Or, and it's not necessarily your perfume, but just like your body scent, right? Like how you yourself, your natural smell, right? It lures this person in. And it's so hard for your masculine to like not allow their masculine instinct to freaking go in for the kill because they see how, you know, this, I want to say like fragile. Like they see you as like this fragile, beautiful swan. Is it a swan? Right? Like any they just want to handle you with care, but at the same time, they just want to go. I'm just seeing a lion and a gazelle, and the lion going in for the motherfucking kill. And I feel like they have to hold back. Your person actually has to like restrain themselves from jumping on your bones because of how attractive they are to you. It's your whole demeanor, how you carry yourself, like the whole package is what makes this person want to just go in for the kill. Shit. I mean, I don't even know how else to say it. But I feel like your person also knows that you're looking for something more serious. Vows, with this vows energy, commitment, promises, and fidelity. Like it just feels like, you're looking for something more serious. You wanted commitment. And I don't know if marriage is something that you want or you're looking for, but you at least want a higher level of commitment, as you should, especially if you look this fucking good. I mean, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Frozen, silence, stillness, and no words. So yeah, that was the energy I was saying. Like you guys could be in not talking, or things just seem to be, there's a little silence between the two of you. There could be no contact, right? You guys could not be talking, or you could have let this person out in the cold because you set some boundaries and said, you know what, uh I want more than sex. I want more than just the superficial. I want something more meaningful, deeper commitment, higher level of commitment. And yeah, I mean, I get it. If you are this person who is, who is showing up as graceful, beautiful, charming, luxury, like, you don't, not everybody gets to have a fucking Ferrari. The fuck? Like, not everybody drives a freaking Lambo. So you're not out here just fucking everybody. You want a higher level of commitment because you know the type of energy that you give, right? Like, duh, duh. So you could be giving this person a silent treatment. I don't know. Or they could be giving it to you because you set some boundaries. And, if we're talking about the fact that I brought up the lion and the gazelle, the lion, in tarot, it's the strength card, right? There's a lion on that strength card. Well, there's in other cards too, but the strength card, you see the Empress taming the motherfucking lion, right? And maybe that's what you're doing. It's like you're taming the beast by setting boundaries. And I feel like I was gonna say the lion with the Leo energy, it gives me like ego. And maybe with you setting boundaries, kind of this person took a shot at their ego and they didn't like it. So now they're giving you the silent treatment, which is fine. Go ahead. You the one out in the cold. I am gliding and looking pretty, and I'm graceful, and go ahead and be out in the cold. That's on you if you want to stay out there. I'm just minding my little business over here. It looks cold out there, though. It looks real cold out there. It's looking real cold out there, sir, ma'am. All right, we have limit, final straw, overload, and breaking point. So your person's not going to be able to stay quiet for too long. They're not. They're not. They're going to come in from that cold because now they're thawing out. You see the water now, this water looks a little bit warmer than this water out here. Sorry, I just hit the mic, you guys. So if they've been in no contact or you guys haven't been talking, I feel like your person is about to reach their limit and breaking point, and they're about to reach out. Especially because I feel like they're like looking at old pictures of you guys, or they're kind of like reminiscing of like times that you guys shared. I'm hearing two people laughing, joking, and I feel like your person is thinking about those moments, the non-sexual moments that y'all shared, that made them feel safe, that made them be attracted to you, that made them that lured them in, right? And it's like, because they're having these memories come up, or they're going through like reminiscing about those moments that you guys shared, that's what's going to make them I'm hearing break the ice. And something made me think of there's an ice box, well, the ice. It's an ice box where my heart used to be. Isn't that a song? Yes. Whose song is that? Let me know in the comments. Y'all know there's music comes to my head. I never know the lyrics. I only know certain parts. And I never know the title of the song. And I never know who the hell sings it. Well, sometimes. But listen, y'all help me out. Help me out in the comments. But yeah, I feel like this person wants to come out of the cold. Like they are thawing out. And I feel like they're getting ready to show you with their actions how it is that they act. They do want something deeper, they do want something more meaningful, they do appreciate the energy that you bring to them and how you balance them out and how you tame their beast. If, excuse me, even though you took a shot of their ego by turning them down or maybe putting boundaries, it's like now they're realizing or waking up to the fact that, you know, you're only wanting something that's in depth, like more intimate. Not you're tired of the superficial connections. Let me get some more. Yeah. It says letting go, releasing, walking away, and moving on, and only you, fixated, attached, and hypnotized. So there's something that your person is having to release or let go of, and this could be very well like the way they're used to doing things, right? The way they're used to processing and seeing connections and relationships. If they did have an ice box where their heart used to be, now they're starting to let go of that idea that, and you see there's rain or snow. That looks like snow. They're like, they want to come out of the cold. They want to, release or remove things that no longer serve them. They're moving on maybe from karmic situations, exes, family, friends, whatever. Releasing old thought patterns because they're fixated on you. They're watching you. Like I feel like even if you guys aren't talking, they're watching you from afar. They're hypnotized by your fucking energy, bro. Like the way they look at you, they see that you are someone that for one, they know there's not too many of you, right? They know there's not too many of you. Like I said, not everybody can have a Lambo. Not everybody can have a fucking Ferrari. Maybe your person likes fast cars or sports cars, but I feel like your energy hypnotized them, right? And maybe that also scared them. Like, damn, like why? Why does this divine feminine got me acting like this? Whereas before they've been able to maintain relationships at a superficial level, and now they're like, damn, like I know my divine feminine wants something deeper. Like they know this. They know this. They know they have to show up now. They know they have to act behind the words that they have been saying to you, right? It says, forget what they say, what matters is what they do. And I feel like now you set boundaries and you're like, I hear you talking, but how we gonna act? And I feel like now they're hypnotized by your energy. They're attached to your energy. They don't want to let it go. So they know they have to release things that no longer serve them. And I'm feeling like these are patterns, toxic patterns that they used to have. They not allowing themselves to open up and be intimate with or vulnerable with people who they were connecting with romantically. And now here you are coming in just gliding. You're just like, I'm just here for a good time. And I can be here for a long time too, but I come with a prize. And the price is you got to give me your heart, sir, ma'am. Like, you got to open up. You got to give me something deeper than you going in deeper with, if you know what I'm trying to say. Shattered, damaged, brokenhearted, and destroyed. Here's that third party. This is that third party energy. That's exactly what I was saying. It's like your person is having to release or remove people, places, and things that no longer serve them. And I feel like they're going through, I'm hearing Dark Night of the Soul, where they're like shedding parts of themselves that have been dead for a long time. They just were carrying it around. It's like they've known that they had to shed certain parts of themselves for them to evolve and grow, but it's like they wanted to keep carrying it around. I'm hearing people pleasing as well. Like they knew something was done and dead, but they wanted to keep it around. Somebody kept, it just felt like somebody kept, um, they kept people in their group, like their friend group or circle around, knowing that they couldn't really trust them, or um, they didn't belong in the same pack anymore. It's like they were just there because they had been friends for so long, or they were just in connections because they're there whenever I want some, right? But I feel like your person is realizing that they have to go. Like these things have to be released in order for you two to come together. Like you can't bring old shit into you new shit if you want it to be great shit, you know? It's that simple, really. It's really that simple. All right, we're just gonna get some tarot. Let me just get a few cards from the tarot just to kind of clarify and bring it all together. What messages do you have for the collective divine feminine when it comes to their person? Yeah, your person is, I feel like they're going through it. I do see a lot of loss, sadness, despair. But to be honest with you, like I don't feel like that's your energy, divine feminine. I feel like you're still like in this energy of luxury, grace. You're handling things with grace. You're understanding the process of, shedding and releasing old patterns, people, places, and things. Like I feel like you've gone through that. That's why you're able to like just glide through, like you're on water, right? Like you're walking on water. You're just floating through life. You're flowing. You're just not allowing things to stress you out. And that's because you've released baggage, right? You've released the things that no longer belong. So you're able to go through life in a way where you're just not allowing shit to bother you. You look at it, a situation, you look at a person, you analyze it, you give it a chance, and if it doesn't serve you, you're okay with letting it go and you just keep on floating, right? You just keep on floating. You don't let too many things stress you out anymore. And that's the type of energy that's, I feel like, also is driving your masculine crazy. They're not used to dealing feminine energies that are very well balanced like this, where they have both the feminine and their masculine energy in harmony, right? In balance. So they could, they're used to possibly like codependent, feminine energies, or and energies that like to attach themselves to them, um, because they have codependency like issues, or they haven't done the work themselves. So they're used to that type of energy. And you're like, I'm not about to be stuck on your ass if this is all you're giving me. Sex. Okay, there's plenty dick out here. Like there's plenty of dick out here. Okay. So, okay, and I feel like that's how you're moving, that's how you feel like, okay, and what else? But what else you got? And you're just a floating, just graceful, looking good, smelling good. This is giving me the 9 of Pentacles energy. Like you're just out here pouring into you, like not giving a fuck. So we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, I have my deck. And yeah, my bad. We have the Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords. So yeah, there was like a little, maybe not necessarily an argument. It's just, I feel like you set some boundaries and someone didn't like it. Someone's ego did not like it. And guess what? We don't give a damn, because we're going to keep pouring into us with this Ace of Cups, because we're going to keep showing self-love, because we know our worth. Because if you not going to love me, I'm going to love me. And that's part of the reason why you're so damn beautiful. It's because you are aware of the worth that you carry. You are aware of the possibilities within you, the potential within you, what you've been able to accomplish on your own, and how the love that you've been able to build for yourself. So this person is, if you guys are in no contact, I feel like your person could also be in that energy where they know that they have to pour into themselves to do, you know, um, show themselves this love in order for them to come in and give it to you. I do feel like they also want to come in and offer you this Ace of Cups, this is new love, a new beginning in love, a renewal of love after a period of argument. So maybe this separation is making your person again spend some time in, I'm hearing, isolation, you know, especially in the silence and stillness. Like maybe they're spending time alone trying to process what their next move, right? Maybe even healing, definitely getting healing energy with the Ace of Cups, where they're learning to love on themselves like they've never, because how can someone love you if they don't know how to love themselves? If this is a person that was used to dealing with codependent energies, that means that they would have had to pour into them continuously just to keep these bitches happy, right? So, or vice versa. Put, whatever the gender role you want to put in, just go ahead and do it. This is energy, y'all. Just energy, masculine and feminine energy. So if they were dealing with feminine energies who were codependent, or masculine energies who were codependent, you were continuously pouring into someone else and forgetting to pour into yourself. So now, I mean, with it, when it came out in the reverse the first time, yeah, I feel like someone was suppressing, someone was possibly over giving, over pouring. And now during, they met you, and you're completely opposite from what they're used to dealing with, right? And now they're having to spend time out, and I feel like they took a time out. They're taking a time out, and that's because um, they're having to analyze and learn to love themselves and heal parts of themselves that has been broken, or um, disappointed, laid down, wounded. I feel like for a long time they felt like this, I want to say, emptiness. I'm looking at this shattered energy, and I believe like it's just a dried out plant, and that's what it looks like. It's like their heart has been in the ice box. It's been frozen. They put that shit away, and they said, I'm never giving my heart to anybody. You remember it came out in the reverse. So maybe they put that heart and put it in the back pocket, and decided to never give it to anybody because of the experiences that they've had, right? When it comes to love. What else do you have? Eight of Swords. In the head, stuck in the head, stuck in the victim mentality, stuck in a self-imprisonment, knowing that they want to reach out. They're the ones that put themselves in timeout. Like, you didn't put them in timeout. You just set some boundaries. You just say, I want more than just sex. I want more than just the physical. I want more than the superficial. Like, I want more. That's it. And then what this person do? They went and sat in timeout. They sat themselves in timeout. Why? Because they had to do some introspection, and they had to do they had to go check in with themselves. They had to go look deep within, and say, yo, like, you can't have this Lambo or this Ferrari without um showing up. it's like it's like somebody gifting you a Lambo, right? And then you don't have the money to maintain the fucking payments. And now it's like they're sitting in jail like, damn, I want to drive that Lambo. but can I afford the payment? Can I afford the payment? And I feel like they can. But the only way they can afford the payment is with them showing up like they have the money, with the money in the pocket, with their heart in their hand. And because it's been frozen for so long, you see the heart in the hand. Because it's so frozen for so long, I feel like they're trying to give it to you. It's like, I have my heart in the hand, but wait. It's like they're not ready to give it to you because it's been through so much. It's been so hurt. Oh my God, they hurt me. They destroyed me. They made me put my heart in the ice box and it's been frozen. And oh my God, I can't do it. It's so scary. Shut the hell up. Grow a pair. Let that shit thaw out. And come on. And come on. But I feel like with this limit energy, they're about to come. I feel like they're getting ready to, like, you know, they could be going through like an awakening or realizing, like, I'm about to lose this girl, or I'm about to lose this man if I don't do something. If I get, like, I'm stuck in my own head. Nobody's keeping me here. No, I'm stuck in timeout. Nobody's keeping me here. I put myself in timeout. Nobody's keeping me out in the cold. I came out here with no jacket on. Like that they're learning that they have been in this victim mentality because they put themselves there. Not because you did. You just set boundaries because you know what you want. You know what you want. You know what your worth is. You know you're a motherfucking Lambo. So show up with Lambo money. You know, I feel like people, this is a person, you could be connecting with a person who, prayed to God or manifested, God, just send me a good one. Just send me a good one. And God said, here you go. Here you go, son. Here you go, daughter. Here's the good one you were wanting. God handing you out the new love. And all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, you mean I got to do more than what I've been doing to maintain it? You mean the payments are what? I got to show up like what? They're like, listen, this person has been healing. I'm telling you, they're about to reach out. If you have not heard from your person, you see they're holding this phone. They've been watching you. They've been watching you just look fucking good from afar, right? Like, especially if you're on social media, this person is just watching you gracefully float across their timeline. And they've been healing. Or I don't know if they've been healing. I'm getting an energy of them just soaking in their sadness, but definitely taking a time out to process their emotions for sure. With the King of Wands energy, it doesn't let me know that this person could have been a player in the past. Like, they could have been this King of Wands is married. You see that ring right there? He looks fine as fuck. This King of Wands, your person could be good looking, attractive, like have tattoos and just daddy zadie energy. They take action. They're very passionate. Going back to this sex energy, they're very passionate, right? Their sex appeal is something crazy. And you showed up with the same type of sex appeal, but then you're like, oh, by the way, I also got a brain and I use it. Like, I'm actually smart and intelligent, and I got depth to me. Like, I actually, like, I stand for something, and I believe, and I have morals, and I have integrity. And this person's like, holy shit, all these specs, on this brand new car. What am I gonna do? I don't even know what this button is for. And you're like, I am just here gliding. Meanwhile, this person is freaking the fuck out because it feels like they could have, again, if they were dealing with third party situations or toxic friends, family, whatever. It's almost like you got this man. You see how they're looking like they're thinking, covering their mouth. They're not talking. It's like I need to take action towards this. Like somebody gonna come if I don't make the payment. Somebody gonna come repo this shit. Somebody gonna come and get it. And they could have been a ladies' man. I mean, they, like I said, they were probably used to dealing with them, superficial shit, feminine energies that just came and went, and or he just came and went. Shit, if you know what I'm saying. And now you're like, okay, well, we're not coming and going, sir. You're not just coming and you're not going. So what are we gonna do? So now this masculine is in. I'm telling you, I'm hearing somebody's Googling like I'm hearing Chat GPT, like they're going through their therapy, like they're going through therapy with Chat GPT, like chat, what do I do in this situation? Or maybe they're, talking to somebody who they trust. But listen, Chat probably like, you better go make that payment. Chat GPT, go make that payment before you lose it. And I feel like that's what this limit breaking point overload is. It's like maybe they see something online that they're like, oh hell no. Let me go get my girl. Let me go get my man. They're definitely stuck in their head though. Like there's an energy of just that victim mentality, just creating their own imprisonment, their own, that woe is me energy. Like, sir, you have the car payment or not? Like, what are we doing here? What is this letting go? Huh? The King of Wands. The letting go of that player from the Himalaya energy. That's what we letting go of. That energy of wanting to not take action. I'm getting like this was maybe they were a player, like they were just I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it. They was just out here hoeing, just hoeing and going, hoeing and going. Ten of Wands, just collecting bodies. Just collecting bodies. With the Nine of Cups, they were probably just, just having a good time. And they could have got they with this Nine of Cups, you see the little genie in the bottle. It's like whoever they were once attached to, or who these feminine energies that they would come across. It's like they were so fucking good looking, you guys, that's all they had to do is like give them a little flash, a little smile. They smell good, so maybe they had like, bitches just falling for them left and right. They were used to, people just giving them what they wanted with this genie energy. Like, what's your wish? Your wish is my command, baby. No, and you came in and you're like, here's that Queen of Wands energy. You came in, you were like, what? Your wish is what? The Huda? With the woulda? No, ma'am, no, sir. You're gonna have to give me more than just sex for me to make any wishes come true. Mm. You got this man going upside down and all around. I'm not laughing at him, you guys. I'm not laughing at your masculine. It's just, if we always meet that one person who comes in and fucks your entire shit up. And it's always for the better. It's supposed to make you grow. And I feel like you are that person for this masculine. It is pushing this person to grow and let go of the shit that they've been carrying around because it's time. Because you prayed for this, sir. You prayed for someone that's beautiful and graceful and charming. And now here you are. You got it. You got that energy that you was praying for. Now that it's here, what you gonna do? How you gonna act? Like I said, you got the money. You're gonna maintain the Lambo. You're gonna maintain the Rari. Like, how you gonna do it? You got the payments. Oh, you thought your dick was gonna do it for you. Oh, no, 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 no. It's like trying to play with layers and layers of gum for that Ferrari. No, sir, keep your gum. We come here for the money. I'm not saying that you're coming there for his money. I feel like you got your own. Like, you got your own shit. With this beauty energy, excuse me, I am the money. I am the bag. What? What is this? Only you. And I feel like, I am picking up a little energy of like maybe a temper, moody, like feeling they like maybe they're going off on people and you don't even know because they're mad as fuck. Like, they're just not in the best of energy right now, which is probably why they're staying away. Again, they put themselves in this timeout. They're defrosting. That's what they're doing. They're defucking frosting because they're mad. They're probably mad at the world because they want you, but they know they can't have you until they show up with the same type of energy that you're showing up in, because they know it won't work. They know you're not going to take no bare minimum shit. They know this. And they're just stuck looking at you. They're hypnotized by your energy. They're fixated on your ass. They're not, listen, I told y'all the lion and the freaking gazelle. Like, you see how they're looking? You see, the lion got that eye on you. And this is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So your person could be a fire sign or have fire in their chart. Heavy, like Leo. I'm picking up Leo energy. But they're watching, they're looking, they're afraid that you may go if they don't take action towards you. Like, they gonna be looking at that Lambo and Rari from the sideline. Shit. Four of Wands. Ooh. Okay, higher level of commitment. And the Knight of Swords. Here they come rushing in. They're rushing. They know they better fucking run. Ooh, there you are, Queen of Cups. Four of Wands. This talks about celebration. This talks about maybe your person is seeing how you are celebrating, having a good time, and they're having to watch you from afar while they're in this, self timeout, self imprisonment, whatever. It's like they feel stuck. Like, they can't take action until they let go of something. Meanwhile, here they are just watching you have your good old time, partying, celebrating with others. I'm telling y'all, it's eating them up inside. It's eating them up inside. That's why they're about to rush in with the Knight of Swords. They're about to rush in. It's like they're collecting, or they're gathering the courage to come in and speak. What I'm hearing, speak up or forever hold your peace. So maybe your person is just like gaining the courage to finally speak how they actually feel towards you, right? Get and feel that intimacy, that closeness between the two of you. And that's all it takes. I feel like that's all you're asking for, Divine Feminine. I feel like all you just want something, the effort, right? The effort to feel like you are loved, that you are appreciated, that your energy belongs with this divine masculine. And I feel like you haven't been feeling that. You haven't. So you set some boundaries. I don't see the Nine of Wands, but I feel it. I feel it because I mean, with this frozen silence, stillness, and no words, so somebody set some sort of boundary, some sort of wall, some sort of gate. Like someone's out there trying to reach out. Like, don't go, baby, come back, baby, come back. I'm not laughing at him. I'm not laughing at the divine masculine, y'all. I'm just, it's just, you know how you pray for something, you finally get it, but then don't know how to maintain it, and that's what it feels like. It's like you got what you wanted. Now, what you gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? All right, let's close it all up. Let's get some guidance, relationship message for the collective spirits. Let's see. Mending. Yep, what I say. They're coming back. They're on their way to fix things with you. Shit, they might be singing you a song. Or they could sing you a song. They could be speaking to you through music. Let's see. Chop wood and peace. Some of you could just be focusing on like cleaning up your space, your routine, your regular routine. You're going about your day. I'm telling you, your ass is just a floating gracefully, not worried about it, not a damn thing. And I feel like because that's you understand your value. Ferraris. I ain't never seen a commercial for a Ferrari or for a Lamborghini. Barely seen one for Mercedes or Porsche or anything like that. You don't need no commercial. You know your luxury without being commercialized. You know? And I feel like your person's like knows that and sees that. So you're just like, I'm minding my own damn business. I'm over here cleaning up my space, doing my chores, going about my day. All right, it says nothing is as important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that not everything has to be hard-won, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are at center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well. So yeah, I feel like just continue to give that space to your masculine, y'all. Like your person is releasing, old patterns, especially this is like the beginning stages of your connection. I feel like you are at peace within yourself. Continue to, you know, wrap yourself in that energy. Like just continue to do your day to day, focus on what you got to do, and allow your person to bring themselves out of timeout. They'll come out of timeout. They'll come out of timeout. Stay in your ground for sure. Don't you stand on business, right? Like don't put your boundaries down if you know that you want something more meaningful, right? Just allow your person to go through what it is that they're going through. Keep it light and fun. If they're going through this, like they're going through this transition, you know, help them by if you guys are talking, like if there is still some sort of communication, it's just a little bit more quiet, a little bit more silent, like you feel your person spending some time in like isolation, but they're still talking to they still respond when you call or when you text. Try to keep it light and fun. Let them go through whatever it is that they're going through. Send them a little joke. I don't know. Okay, that's all I got, you guys. If you are wanting an in-depth reading, a private reading, personal reading, I do offer those. So if you want to book one, you can reach me via email at dafittarotreader@gmail.com. So the Fit Tarot Reader 333 at gmail.com. I always forget to say 333. I don't know why. Anyway, the Fit Tarot Reader 333 at gmail.com, and we can schedule you with your reading. And you guys don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. You know, it helps the channel. Join the team. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.